He's right, the portal's the key. Lin's shout cut through the cacophony of the battlefield, his voice strained but resolute. He and Sinju broke off their relentless assault on the towering abyssal behemoth, their focus shifting in a heartbeat. Without another word exchanged, they turned and charged, their boots thudding against the cracked earth as they raced towards the swirling, chaotic vortex of shadow that pulsed with malevolent energy. Their previous strategy, a direct and brutal confrontation with the monster, was cast aside for a desperate new gambit aimed at the source of the invasion itself. The abyssal behemoth, a creature of pure nightmare and raw power, roared in fury as its tormentors abandoned their attack. No longer the center of their attention, it moved with surprising speed to intercept them, its intentions brutally clear. A colossal, shadowy arm, as thick as an ancient oak, swung down with crushing force, aimed at obliterating the two heroes before they could reach their new objective. The air whistled as the limb descended, casting an immense shadow that threatened to swallow them whole, a testament to the Guardian's unyielding purpose to protect the gateway at all costs. Reacting with instinct honed by countless battles, Lin thrust his hands forward, palms open towards the descending threat. From the ground before them, a thick, jagged wall of obsidian erupted in a shower of earth and stone, its sharp angles catching the light of the volatile portal. The behemoth's arm slammed into the barrier with a deafening crack, momentarily halting the beast's devastating advance. In that same instant, Sinju's flowing cloak shimmered and morphed, transforming into a massive emerald chain that glowed with an inner light. He whipped the chain low, wrapping it around the behemoth's ankles with a flick of his wrist and pulled. The immense creature, its balance lost, crashed to the ground with a thunderous impact that shook the very foundations of the ruined landscape. With the monstrous guardian temporarily neutralized, Amira finally had the opening she needed. She stood before the swirling rift, her small frame a stark contrast to the immense power she confronted. Her eyes began to glow with an intense, silver light as she raised her hands, palms facing the anomaly. Intricate arcane symbols, glowing with ethereal energy, swirled around her fingertips, weaving complex patterns in the air. She was not attacking, but analyzing, her mind a conduit for deciphering the portal's chaotic, untamed energies, seeking a weakness within the storm of shadow. There! Amira's cry was a beacon of hope in the deepening gloom. She pointed a trembling finger towards the violent, swirling heart of the vortex. There's a runic keystone, a master rune holding it all together. It's the anchor point for the entire structure. Shatter it and the gateway collapses. Her discovery sent a surge of adrenaline through her companions. The path to victory was clear, a single critical point of failure in the enemy's overwhelming power. Just as Lin and Sinju gathered their strength for the final decisive strike, a figure landed gracefully between them and their target, the impact sending a small shockwave across the ground. The silhouette was painfully familiar. It was Lord Valerius, their mentor and comrade, but twisted and corrupted. His once proud armor was now a blackened, jagged shell, and his eyes, which once held wisdom and kindness, now glowed with a chilling purple malice. "You will not close the door to our salvation," he snarled, his voice a distorted echo of the man they once knew, dripping with a newfound, terrifying conviction. The sense of betrayal was a physical blow, sharper than any blade. The final, harrowing scene solidified their desperate plight. Lin and Sinju stood ready, their weapons aimed not at the portal, but at the corrupted form of their former friend. Behind them, the ground trembled as the abyssal behemoth began to stir, its groans of recovery promising a renewed and vengeful assault. They were trapped, caught in a devastating two-front war, with betrayal before them and a titan of destruction rising at their backs, their hopes for survival dwindling with every passing second.